Let's start moving, ladies. We want to get warmed up. Right into it. No time to waste. We want to get these workouts done in 30 minutes or less. Bring your knees up and twist. Pull the tummy tight here. I am Rhoda. Welcome to Fab and Fit Over 40 and Beyond. Pulling that tummy tight now. Arms forward and back. Squeeze the back. Kick the bum. Working the back of the body here. Started this channel because I turned 40, 22 years ago, and reach out. I really wasn't prepared for what I was going to face from a metabolic standpoint, joint standpoint, all of it. Even as a group exercise and personal trainer, tap out and in, I had no clue what I was going to face. I mean, we learn it in a textbook. It's not the same as experiencing it. So I want to bring, arms up and down here, heels to the front, my experiences to you and help you navigate this over 40 lifestyle that we face as we age. Swing the arms. How can we maintain metabolism? Well, we do that through strength training, like today. It builds lean muscle. Lean muscle requires more calories than fat to exist on your body. So if we can make lean muscle, up goes your metabolism. Reach up and over. Low impact cardio, strengthening the heart. We have both in this workout here today, strength and a little bit of cardio. The cardio Tabata rounds are focused on abs. So we have 3 pyramids, each followed by a Tabata round that is ab focused. Now the pyramids, we do one exercise, add a second exercise, add a third, and then drop off as we come back down. So follow me, I'll walk you through it. I'm going to start, I've got 5, 8s, and 10s, so lighter dumbbells. I'm going to go with my heavier dumbbells here. We're going to step out to your left with a side lunge. All right, if you're modifying, you're doing a side leg raise, okay? Here we go. Driving those hips back. Weight is in your heels here. Nice and slow. Back is flat. Drive that weight back through the tailbone. You're shooting energy out your tailbone. So from the top of the head to the tailbone, you are aligned. So you're not arching your back, you're not rounding it. Your neck is neutral and relaxed. We're going to add on next round, okay? So side lunges. Going to add a high row. Bring the feet in, high row, pull, release, side lunge. On this high row, watch my hands. Do not do this, okay? Don't rotate the dumbbells. I'll show you proper form right here. It's as if a bar is hanging and you're driving with your elbows, lifting with the top of the shoulder. You should feel that in the top of the shoulder, among other places, but right there, you should feel the top of the shoulder engage. If you feel the shoulder going, form is good. When you rotate those wrists, take all the work out of the shoulder. And we don't want to do that. We want to target the shoulder right here. All right, on the next round, we're going to add a deadlift. So give me that high row, row release, drive the hips back and up. Side lunge, other side, high row, deadlift. Slight bend in the knees here, driving the hips back. Back is remaining flat. Keeping the dumbbells nice and close to the body, okay? High row and deadlift. Keep going, come on, endurance. Heart rate's up. We've got a lot of muscles working at the same time. They all want oxygen. So the heart rate increases to send that oxygenated blood out to these muscles. They want to perform, and that's what they need. All right, high row, deadlift. Dropping off those side lunges. See how that worked? We came up to the top, and now we're coming back down. Y'all like this format. I did it in October, I believe. Amazing feedback. I love your feedback. I love your comments. If you're new here, please subscribe. There's never a cost to subscribe. And if you're over 40 and you're looking for support in managing your health, that's why we're here. I can share my experience with you, and I can encourage you to make changes, little changes. All right, we're going right into those deadlifts. So driving the hips back, down and up. Just sticking with the deadlifts now. We're at the bottom of the pyramid on the other side. It's not necessary to make huge changes. Little changes can make a big, big difference. My 3-day challenge, avoid sugar and processed foods for 3 days. I got a message from one of you by email, so email me. 2 inches off the waist. I think it was 2.5 pounds off the scale, and 2 inches off the hips, just by cutting out sugar and processed food, bringing down that inflammation. Not really dieting, but just getting the body to function in a healthier way. Just realized I was using, well, maybe not, okay. All right, I'm gonna grab one light dumbbell, like we're curtsying, but we're not gonna go as deep. Gonna twist the dumbbell towards the back of the toe and come up with a crunch, twisting across. Stay on one side, get ready. Tap and crunch, 20 seconds. So let's move. Our goal here is to get our heart rate up a little bit while we focus in on these abs and core muscles. You should feel your outer and inner oblique, that's right here. Really working right now. Good, all right, other side. We're crunching, we're getting that lower ab with the crunch, but we're also getting those waistline muscles. Ready? Tap back. Tap and twist. I missed that one. Get your balance. Sometimes it takes a couple reps when you're on one side and you're balancing, and then you come on over to another side. The brain's got to figure it out. Sometimes it takes a rep or two. So be careful, but work hard. Good. All right, back to the other side. Deep breath. Woo, keep the oxygen going. Dumbbell back towards the toe, and then crunch. Crunch, see? Get that first rep there. Get the balance. Even the 5th rep, even the 5th rep, you might need to put that toe down. That's okay. Please don't fall. Catch your balance. Go at the pace that works for you. I want you to challenge yourself, but I don't want you to put yourself in a situation where you're doing something that's not safe for you, okay? So watch the balance. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Ready? Come on. 3 more seconds here. This side a rest, and back to the other side. Catch your breath. Proud, we're doing this. Getting it done. Here we go. Tap and crunch. Oh, there we go. Who made up this exercise, right? The goal was balance. We want to train balance on this channel. I'm not there yet, so I can't necessarily share my experience, but I can share my parents' experience. Both of my parents have fallen. My mom, ready, other side, never recovered, and ultimately, passed away. And it really started with the fall. So if we can train balance so that our falls aren't super drastic, if we do fall, it's minimized as far as we're strong. The muscles around, we've got a 1-minute rest here. The muscles around our joints, our bones are strong. It's going to help you avoid breaks. It's going to help you avoid, muscle twists, tearing ligaments, that kind of thing. So the stronger you are, the more balanced practice you have, the less likely a fall is going to really impact you in a long-term negative way, all right? So we want to really make sure that we're trying to do everything we can so that as we age beyond what I am now, right? Beyond what I am now, we can continue to live our best lives, our healthiest lives. All right, I'm picking up 8s, okay? We've got an alt curtsy, or you're gonna modify, you're not gonna go as deep, okay? Actually, I'm gonna pick up my 5s for this one. As I look at it, we're gonna hold the dumbbells right at the chest. You're gonna push these dumbbells together, okay? Not too much while we do the curtsies, but I'll tell you why in just a sec, all right? So curtsy and up, get deep if you can, there we go. Modifications if you need it, watch the mod window, or you can watch me. Just don't go as deep. The modification window will kind of give you an idea of what your curtsy can look like. Try it though. We're stepping back out of the front leg. So you're not really putting a lot of pressure into that knee joint. See how far you can go activating this glute while not hurting the knee. So we're going to add a press forward and back. And what that will do is work our chest. So other curtsy. Push the dumbbells together as they go out and in. So you should feel, as these dumbbells press forward and back, chest muscles, chest muscles. It's a good way to get a standing chest, but you've got to push the dumbbells together, push them together as they go out, as they come in. And you will feel that chest engage. You're working it. Keep the shoulders down. I say that because I just noticed myself right here doing this, okay? Shoulders and neck. They're gonna say, let us help, let us help. No, chest, drop the shoulders, keep them down. All right, we're gonna add on, so give me the curtsies. This time we're gonna press out, and once the dumbbells are out, we're gonna fly, squeeze the back, squeeze the front, bring it in. So pressing them together right here, get the chest, then squeeze those shoulder blades together. Again, press, pull it in. You don't need to go fast here. I promise, we're getting plenty of reps. I don't think I need to tell you that probably. You figured that out, right? And we've got an endurance heart rate, which is a metabolic training technique. We're doing a lot of movement over a period of time, training endurance. That's a metabolic function that we have. And then we go into more of like fast. All right, ladies, sorry, had a little edit there. Remember your form, pushing the dumbbells together, shoulder blades up and around the spine, and pull. So we were talking about Tabata and how that is really your fast-paced tempo, where your heart rate's getting up quickly in a short period of time, 20 seconds. The pyramids are the opposite ends of that. We've got endurance. You're going really nonstop for over 3 minutes. And then there's in the middle, right? So 40-second, 45-second, 1 minute intervals with rest in between. That's kind of your middle of the road. So when we mix them up, you get what's called metabolic conditioning. You're training your metabolism to work under all sorts of different circumstances. All right, we're going to stay out here, finish with flies. This is a tough one, okay? If you need to put the dumbbells down, you can do this without dumbbells. Gravity is pulling on those arms, creating the resistance. You should be feeling this in the front of the shoulders, the chest, and the back. We're almost there. You're going to be happy to see that Tabata, right? Whew. Single digits, we can do it. Come on. We got this. Oh my goodness, is that my last rep? Boy, I sure hope so. Yes, if I slow it down enough, it is my last rep. All right, nice 30-second rest. I'm going to keep one light dumbbell. Roll out those shoulders a little bit. That second part of that pyramid really worked. This upper body, front and back. I hope you feel it. We're going to do what I call an up and over. All right, so you're going to take your dumbbell, big circle up, crunch, crunch. So that's our first Tabata exercises. We'll go up and over to your right first, all right? So your right knee is going to crunch. Here we go. Crunch, and this is cardio. So let's move. If you want to put the dumbbell down, I can feel my shoulders already from what we just did. If you want to put the dumbbell down, you can do this without dumbbells, all right? Just arms go up and over. And you may see me put the dumbbell down here next round or the round after. All right, twist and tap. We'll twist to your right, left toe taps. Twist, twist. Abs are tight here. Working that upper ab, feel it, that upper core, those upper obliques. You got this coming into your lats in the back. Your back is part of your core. And rest, up and over. Go up and over to your right first in 5 seconds. Hang in there. We got this. Here we go. And over. The work you're doing right now, you're over halfway through. Really, you've only almost two-thirds of the way through. You're worth it. You're going to feel great today or this evening, depending on when you're doing this workout. Taking the time for yourself, so important. You might not like working out, right? Let's twist this way first, okay? You might not like working out, and I get it. It's just one more thing we have to do, right? However, do you like living longer, living healthier, being stronger, being able to get through life and have a body that supports you, sleeping better? I mean, the list goes on and on. It really does. Add to that, eating good quality food, and you're just gonna feel so much better, I promise. All right, up and over. I'm gonna stick with my dumbbell. Let's see if we do it. And over. Tell me your success stories. Tell me your struggles. What are you working on? What's hard? What has happened for you that is positive? I'll share your stories in future videos because that's what this is about. It's supporting each other. It's not just me talking. I want to be able to use real world examples, not just mine, okay? Last time for the twist. And that comes from you. So in the comments, tell me what's worked. Tell me what you're still struggling with. How can we work together to all live our best lives? Because that is the ultimate goal. And rest, nice work. You are officially 2/3 of the way through, even if you count the cool down because we had the warm up, right? All right, you have a modification coming up. I'm gonna grab my 8s here because, and ladies, they work, okay? That's why we do them. We're gonna do rear lunges, or if the knees bother you in lunging, you're gonna just do a rear leg raise. Not just, I mean, you're getting glutes, hamstring, but we're protecting the knees. Otherwise, we're gonna step back to a lunge. Your shoulders are back over your hips here. Don't do this, all right? The dumbbells will wanna pull you forward. Shoulders back, weight in the back toe. That keeps it out of that front knee, I'm sorry. And that is the goal, taking that body weight out of the knees. Deep breath. This is it. 3 beeps. Our finish timer is on the way, starting with rear lunges. And we'll take it nice and slow. Get as low as you can, safely, okay? So if you have to go like this to get low, I would rather you stay up a little higher and keep proper form. That means shoulders are back up over hips, weight is in the back toe and the front heel. All right, slow and controlled. And they work. I don't love them. And I did them after not doing them once for a while. And yikes, I felt it the next day. So that reminded me, we need to do them. All right, ready? Lunge each side or rear leg raise. And then rear leg raise other side. It's called a preacher curl for the bicep, up and over. Elbows stay right in at the waist here. Make the bicep do the work. Rear lunge. Okay, twist your hands forward, palms facing you a little bit here so you can get that preacher off correctly. It grazes right up the front of your body and back down. It doesn't move away from the body. And the upper arm is still here. The upper arm is not ill, but I combined still and something else, I don't know, and called it ill. No. We're going to take this preacher curl, and we're going to make it a curl as well as a tricep kick out. So on the next round, next set of reps right here, give me your real lunges. Show you what I mean. On one side, all the way up. Now full extension out, lift. Other side. All the way up and lift. Good. Whoa, sorry. Real lunge. Meant to mute my phone. And lift. That's my ringtone. My kids call me a boomer. I guess I am. Don't stop believing. Gets me through my days. What's your ringtone? Tell me. Leave me a comment. That's fun stuff that we can talk about that doesn't involve fitness necessarily, but it's fun. It's how we get to know each other. And lift. And lift. You ready to be done with these lunges? Yeah, me too. And lift. Other side. Sticking with this move right here. So we get the preacher curl, elbows in, straight arm lifts to the side, head of the weight leads the way right here, right there. Think about your shoulders. Don't do that, all right? Very common to want to lift the shoulder and help. We want that shoulder relaxed, make the back of the arm, that tricep, you know what I'm talking about, make that do the work. It's how we tone it. And I hear it is probably, I don't know, it's tied second for area women. Well, I think there's a three-way tie for second where women want to work. We're going to do both sides here so we get double, same amount of preachers. And then straight arm from right here, lift. So number one, abs, lower abs. When I have my gyms, people come in, women, and grab the lower ab. I want to work on this. Okay, that's number one. So then, in second place, we have the back of the arms, the inner thighs, and the upper back, right? So all those areas, we can strength train. We can make those muscles strong, and we can make them pretty. How do we see them? That happens in the kitchen, okay? It truly does. Get your rest 30 seconds right here into our final Tabata. You're going to love it, I think. Grab one light dumbbell, so I'm grabbing my 5. Cutting out processed foods, cutting out sugars, eating high fiber. It's going to get that digestion working, which improves metabolism, okay? And you'll feel good, and you'll shrink. All right, we're going to swing this, comes up to a crunch, and then we rotate the hand, crunch in front, and swing. Same side. Get ready. Right arm's moving. Come up, and crunch it, and crunch it. So as you make these pretty muscles, right, the abs, the back of the arm, the inner thigh, the upper back, that's awesome. Then, by really, and it doesn't, you know, people are like, how do you eat organic all the time? I don't eat organic ever. It's too expensive. I get that. But I do try, let's swing here, I do try to eat fresh vegetables as much as possible, okay? Your frozen are your second best bet. Stay away from canned. Your grains, I stay away from gluten because I find gluten is inflammatory to me. You have to kind of play with that and see if that's true for you. But other options are oats, right? Oats, quinoa, rice, anything based in that is not going to give you that inflammatory factor that gluten might. But you need carbs, okay? Don't think you don't. That doesn't give you permission to go eat. You know, that doesn't mean white bread, you know, at every meal is a good thing. No. Good quality, complex carbs, like whole grain rices, quinoas, whole oats, rolled oats. All of those things are high quality, high fiber carbs, and they keep your digestion moving. And when your digestion's moving, your metabolism is better. All right, ready? If you are interested in having some one-on-one coaching, feel free to email me at successcoachrhoda.com, RHODA. I'll leave it in the description below. I do daily coaching with clients, all virtual. It's not really expensive, and it's a way to stay accountable. And I can help you with the other piece. Come on up, crunch. I can help you with the other piece, which is the nutrition piece. All right, we can do the exercise. We want to fuel our bodies so we're getting really efficient, effective workouts, and we're eating in a way that makes our body function efficiently and effectively, because that is the key to success. It truly is. All right, ready? Other side. This is it. So Success Coach Rhoda, whoops, I missed my crunch, sorry. Right here, crunch, there we go. Success Coach Rhoda at Gmail. Send me an email and let's talk. We can set up a little appointment, phone appointment, no obligation. I think those of you that have been around a while, yay, been around a while. No, I'm not high pressure. I'm here to help you. I feel like it's a calling in my life to help women be the best they can be. So if you want to talk about how accountability coaching might benefit you, please shoot me an email, all right? Great job. All right, let's get some party confetti going right here. Poof. All right, let's reach up and over. Let's stretch out that core body that you just crushed with those Tabata moves. How you feel? Feel like you got a workout? Boy, I sure hope so, because I sure do. My goodness, this is a nice short stretch round the back. I shouldn't say nice and short. It's short because time is a factor. Arch your back here, look up. I will link in my stretch playlist. I used to do that. I'm going to do it again. If you want to jump to a longer stretch, you can flat back here, step back, toe up. You can go to the stretch playlist. There are stretches from like 7 minutes all the way up to 20, 22-minute stretches. So if you have the time and you'd like to really wind this down with a good stretch, that stretching is really key. Other side here. None of us do it enough. I know that because I know I don't, but I do know, palms up, thumbs back, when I take the time, I really do feel better for it. So taking the time and having the time, you can take the time if you have the time. So think about that. If you have the time, give it a shot. All right, bring one arm across. I want to thank you all. Some of you know I've been going through some changes in my life, hence a different studio, no longer in my home. So you've been so supportive, and I appreciate it. When you like, share, comment, and subscribe, it tells YouTube that you want to see more content from this channel. It helps me grow. It's going to get me to a point where the channel is profitable. People don't realize, around your shoulders, lift, that we make a percentage of a cent on the ads that run, a percentage of a cent. So, for example, with 65,000 subscribers right now, I'm making about $130 a month on my YouTube channel. Roll here. And other direction. So super thanks. When you can contribute financially to this channel, take a deep breath in. I appreciate that. I recognize that that's not an option for everybody. Exhale. One more time. Buy me a coffee is another way. And exhale. You just click the QR code, you bring your phone over to the QR code, it'll take you to my Buy Me a Coffee, and you can contribute to the channel one time or monthly, however you'd like to do it. We've got a membership option on the channel. That coming in the new year is going to be blown up. So hop on a membership and let's start communicating, not just in these workouts, but around life in general. All right, have a wonderful day or evening. I'm glad you joined me today. I hope to see you next time.